Hello everyone from this cold North India in the middle of winters, and looking forward to our daily appointment. Yoga is the path to authenticity. Yoga is the discipline of freedom. And I remember many years ago I ran into this book which I highly recommend. It's precisely called Yoga Discipline of Freedom by Barbara Stoller Miller. It's a commentary on the Yoga Sutras on Patanjali, and for me it's the most beautiful and refined commentary on the sutras. Her way of communicating the subtleties of what yoga is as mind control is simply unbelievable. I highly recommend this book to you all. And this is my heart in this moment. I love it. I brought this from Mexico many years ago. It's a heart with wings. And somehow it made it to India through all the ups and downs of the last 3 years. And it's here with me, and it just really speaks of how I feel today. I feel with my heart wide open. I feel with my mind rewired. I feel like a brand new human being. And for that, I've been through the fire of transformation, and it's been very hard personally, but at the same time, it's been blissful spiritually. So today I want to speak a little bit about what yoga helps in the mind control. Because when we're going through a dark patch, usually what happens is the mind starts sinking into negative thoughts, and one negative thought links to another negative thought, and then we start going down the spiral of nihilism, the spiral of mental decay. And we can feed that with drama, we can feed that with our patterns of old behaviors, or we can open our yoga mat and start breathing. And what happens with the breath is the breath starts calming the mind waves. And in 10 minutes, you're going to start feeling differently. And then the movement of the body creates a lot of hormones that start lifting your spirits. And this is how I have conquered the fear, the anger, and the disappointment that came to me so harshly last year. And every day was a battle for me. Every day was... Sometimes I would just only do one Surya Namaskar. Sometimes I would do like maybe 3 or 4, and then just lay down in my mat and cry. And somehow that started having an effect in my mind, in my heart, my broken heart. And today I can tell you, after 1.5 years of really intense, like emotional ups and downs, including leaving my country, starting a new life in India, getting married, completely a remake, something that I never anticipated. I feel stronger and I feel more steady than ever in my life before. Of course, my teacher Sharad has a lot to do with this, because I was with him for 2 months in October and November. I was also assisting him, and just being there in the floor with him and doing my own practice, and like being able to meet so many yogis from all over the world and be inspired by them was a huge healing for my heart. And I'm just so grateful that somehow throughout this crisis, yoga was with me. So what I want to tell you is that whatever you're going through, if you're feeling shaky, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling lonely, yoga is always there to hold you through the ups and downs of life. Because yoga is going to teach you how to control yourself, how to master yourself. And once you learn that, any wave that comes to you, you'll be able to surf it really like smoothly. I remember my kids in Costa Rica, they used to go to this scary beach called Hermosa, and they would just like go in the water and start getting drowned, like boom, back into the water. And as I was watching them, just thinking, I'll never be able to do that because it's too scary for me. And then this huge tsunami came and just did the same with me last year. And at some point I felt I was gonna drown. that there was no more, point of being alive without my children. And it was not so. I have felt so supported by so many people, parents around the world, and it's been an amazing journey of growth for me. And it's all thanks to yoga. So I cannot recommend yoga enough. Yoga is the path to your freedom, because once you're free in your mind, it doesn't matter what happens outside. You're gonna be fine always. And my teacher always used to say yoga is equanimity, yoga is skill in action, but they were just words, because something is when something is coming to you that is very, very painful, you struggle a lot, unless your mind calms down, and then you take it one step at a time. One step at a time is opening your mat maybe for one Surya Namaskar only, like I'm doing some of these days here in this cold winter. Sometimes you do have your practice, sometimes you do all your practice, but don't be attached to any end result. Just be with your heart open. Let it fly wherever it takes you, because your heart knows the way. Your heart knows where you feel supported, where you feel loved, where you feel happy. And that's the way. That's the way. Don't go against the grain, because going against the grain is going to hurt you. It's going to hurt those around you. Creating a new life like an artist that decides to paint with different colors is such a privilege. And when we are doing our practice, many changes will come our way. But being steady in the middle of the changes, holding on to your teacher, wherever your teacher is, because the connection between student and teacher is beyond these bodies. It's a soul connection. We met before, and that stays forever. I'm supremely grateful to all my friends around the world and my students, and this video goes for all of you. I've grown so much thanks to you in the past 17 years that I've been teaching, and now this is a way that I'm going to start teaching again globally. I don't have to be physically with you, even though I would love to see you again, and we'll have the chance to meet this year in many places. But for now, let's meet through this amazing technology. And please write me. I would be so happy to answer your questions, any inquiry you have, and I can make a video, we can have a call. It would be my pleasure to reconnect with you. You can also find me on Instagram, Mariela Cruz Yoga, Ashtangini Mariela Cruz, and please read my blog. I just opened a new blog also that is really connected to all the videos that I'm doing. I'm very glad we're meeting again. Namaste.